morning, my bass brethren. A little Mott the Hoople over-end watts for you. I'm here with my Epiphone Vintage Pro Thunderbird. Oh wait, they now call them the 60s Thunderbird. Mercifully, because Vintage Pro Thunderbird was a mouthful, so Epiphone now calls these the 60s Thunderbird. Makes perfect sense to me. I just want to check in with you guys, my bird brethren, and let you know this is number 4. It's a 22, I believe. These have remained very consistent across the board. This is number 4. I started buying these in 2018. Most of mine, 2 of them are the rosewood boarded ones before 18, and this one has the laurel wood fingerboard, as does one of my white ones. But the build quality has remained consistent. All the specs are unchanged, and I've also confirmed this with my Gibson Epiphone rep. They're still made in the same Indonesian plant, and the quality coming out of this plant is really high. The frets are dressed extremely well. Finish is beautiful. Just overall construction. You know, these basses map at 749, and it exudes the quality of a much higher priced bass. As I said, the specs are unchanged. We have the Epiphone Pro Bucker 760 pickups. I love these pickups. I even put a set of these in my 22 Gibson non-reverse Thunderbird. I love them so much. And I have to be honest, I have a pretty extensive bass collection, and I'm very fortunate. I can buy or play pretty much anything I want. Next to my 60s Thunderbirds, the Epiphone 60s Thunderbirds are my favorite basses, bar none. I love these basses. They play great. They sound great. They're so well made. It's almost astounding to me that they sell for what they sell for. So my advice, if you want a real Thunderbird, get the Epiphone 60s Thunderbird. Yet another tobacco sunburst finish. You know, there's a rumor out there might be some colors coming out. So some custom colors. So I'm excited about that. And as soon as one gets in my hot little hands, I'll show it to you. But anyhow, just to recap, the construction is a la 60s. You have the 9-ply neck-through construction. Oddly enough, Epiphone says in their literature it's 7-ply, but count them up, folks. They're 9. So exactly like the 60s Thunderbirds, and even the contemporary Thunderbirds from Gibson, they have the 9-ply neck-through lamination. The large headstock, that's where the tone lives. I have confirmation of this from my friend who plays in the Rochester Philharmonic and also builds classical instruments. I kiddingly once said, I think the tone lives in the headstock. He says, you're not wrong. So that's kind of funny. But anyhow, I just wanted to show you this bass. Great sounding bass. I love it. Sounds like a Thunderbird ought to me. You know, it's got that treble and mid-range grind, and it sustains. That's why I love Thunderbird so much. They have that treble and mid-range bite. There's a fundamental low hanging out in the background, but they just really. Love the sound. And you can play anything on a Thunderbird. People think Gibson bass / Epiphone bass that they're one-trick ponies. They are not. Thunderbirds are extremely versatile. You have the 2 pickups on the Thunderbird 4. You've got the neck and the bridge pickup. You know, you've got 2 volume, 1 tone. You know, but you know, you just roll the tone back in. Nice, full, rich, round, warm sound. Or you crank that tone up and... Where's my pick? I haven't got my pick. Let's find my pick. Here we go. You know, you can almost get like Rickenbacker-like tones out of these basses. I'll even crank up the bridge pickup. treble bite on this bass. Very versatile. You'll find your tone on this. I love these basses. Again, just a real quick video, give you a recap on these. The Epiphone 60s Thunderbird. Highly recommended by me. Who am I? High Watt Scott on YouTube. Scott Dasson in the real world, and just the maker of the Bad Bird Bridge and lover of all things Thunderbird. So, until next time, folks, keep on rocking.